Hey guys, this is HDGW2. My name is Raptak.
And my name is Oriel.
And we are super stoked because the game is out. We've been playing, having a great time. I'm sure you guys have too. But for us, it's time to get back into the matches. So what do we got today?
Today we have a Dius vs Paradigm, so pretty awesome. Now on Dius' side, we've got a Nikaro, Guardian, Thief, Engineer, Paradigm, Thief, Mesmer, Warrior, Engineer, Guardian.
Yeah, so Paradigm rocking their usual setup. This time no Necro though. So what's interesting here is that there's not much AoE for either team. There's no Necro on Paradigm, and there's no Elementalists on either team. So that should be interesting. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's get back into it. So right now we've got perspective of a Thief. This is going to be Nikaro the Swift. We've done a little bit of a science of PvP with him before, haven't we?
That's right, yeah. So we can see them starting off in the red corner. Meanwhile, we've got Paradigm in the blue corner. They're rushing up to the waterfall very quickly. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken to them before. They said they do favour that sort of high mobility style. Maybe they're going for the far point and try and mess with Team Paradigm's sort of strategy. I guess these guys have been doing it for a long time and they're used to this kind of stuff.
We can see Paradigm's got a Thief here as well, just trying to defend that waterfall, as well as what looks like an Elementalist.
No, it's the Mesmer. They've got the Mesmer Warrior, and it looks like that Thief. That Thief is just going to get away though. Oh, they managed to drop him. Not too bad. Off to a pretty good start, although the graveyard is taken over by Paradigm right now. I guess it's a bit of a 3v3, or was it I guess it was a 3v3 before, but I wonder what's happening with the other players for Dius here.
Yeah, Dius being able to put a lot of their players up the waterfall right now, so hopefully they'll be able to get that quarry, but looks like it's being contested at the moment, so maybe Paradigm's got some players there.
That Mesmer is taking a bit of damage. They might actually go down here. It looks like they're off to a pretty decent start beside the middle point going down. I feel like I have to apologize here, guys, because there's a bit of a bug with the game at the moment where you're not able to see all your teammates. So if you look up in the top left, we can only see two teammates for one now for Dius, and that's why we can't see him on the minimap either.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be playing with one player.
No, that's probably not a good idea going against Team Paradigm.
We can see just before we saw that Mesmer just when he was on low health, running around those rocks area, being able to get, you can see he's doing it right now, just being able to get out of the line of sight, so he's being able to heal down there. All of the shots towards him are obstructed.
And just a great buff there from the Guardian on Nikaro the Thief. I mean, he was in his Shadow Refuge. He was just about to go down, but he managed to get right up, and that's really good. You know, they've been really sustainable on this point, and I mean, you know, I guess Paradigm's got quite a few points now, but that's because they've been capturing points around the map. But you know, we could see a bit of a turnaround.
Yeah, Dius been able to contest that graveyard now, so that middle point up for grabs really. Meanwhile, the waterfall also hasn't been capped by anyone just yet. It's
just it's both still under contention as well as the graveyard now. Although they do have the quarry, I'm surprised. I guess the thing is, no one has actually gone down for Dius here, so they're not able to sort of respawn and get to the quarry quick. The quarry being their sort of natural point. They are getting a few kills here though.
So yeah, just on this point at the moment, the Warrior here being able to survive, obviously got those area of denial effects, very good for point defending and point attacking as well.
Yeah, totally. And he's not using that 100 Blades combo anymore. It's got a bit nerfed. No one's rocking the Greatsword. We're seeing more of a sword and shield type play. It's a bit more tanky. It's a bit more, like you said, you can utilize the knockbacks and your long survivability to disrupt your enemy team.
That's right. And if you look at those kills on the side, we can see Dius being able to do an amazing job, almost killing every single player of Paradigms.
That's the thing. I mean, I guess it's a trade-off though. They've been down a couple of points, a point for most of the game now. It's only now that they're equalizing. Maybe if they rock around to the graveyard, they may be able to make something happen.
Yeah, we can see the Thief just looking out a little bit onto their point, seeing who's coming, letting his teammates know. Very good play. So that teamwork is very important in these types of matches.
He drops that Caltrops, but then the other Thief comes in and jumps right past it. Again, these Thieves are, you know, I don't know if you guys have been playing sPvP, but a lot of people are favoring the sort of the dagger with the Heartseeker type build. Although these guys using a sword as their main hand, and it's giving them a bit more utility. They've got more conditions and days and slows and that sort of thing. It's almost more similar to the assassin from Guild Wars 1, if I can make that reference.
That's right.
So a couple of kills though coming down here for Team Paradigm. They're sort of managing to realize that these guys are a bit tougher than they seem. Ooh, the Thief going down here. Will he get rezzed? Looks like he's just
got there. Yes, well done by Nikaro. So being able to get back up, get that rally.
Pretty crazy. I mean, rallying right in the middle of getting smacked down by two people. I guess you can only really do that if you're a Guardian. You can
see if he can get his teammate up here, and he does manage to get the teammate up. So
oh my god, insane play.
Good job.
But it does look like there's an Engineer on that point now. They're going to be able to chase Paradigm away.
Oh, that
knows?
was a good kill on that warrior as well, just trying to escape the battle there, but they left the point a little bit undefended at the moment, so they'll probably rush back there, be able to clean that up a little bit.
I mean, I've got to hand it to Team Paradigm, though. They've actually managed to capture that waterfall point despite being outnumbered on it. It just shows that they're so great with their positioning. They know how to stay inside that point and make sure, if they can knock enemy players out, even if they're at a deficit, they're still going to be capturing that point. Some really good play.
Moving over to the graveyard here, we can see that point has almost been contested for the entire match. Paradigm just being able to hold on to it. So we can see the point score a little bit different. We've only got about a 50 point difference at the moment. Running back to the waterfall now, we've got the Guardian. However, Dius does have one of their teammates there to help them defend.
I feel like what we've been seeing here is that, Dius is getting a lot of kills, and that's because they're kind of better in a sort of a team fight situation. If they're able to force a 5v5 on the graveyard, I think they'd be actually able to come out ahead due to having the dual Guardians and the Necromancer and things like that. But I guess Team Paradigm just doesn't want to have any of it, and they're just so dynamic, managing to pop on absolutely any point, and capturing it if they're just in a blink of an eye. If it's unavailable, then Paradigm will snatch it up.
That's right, still being able to hold on to that quarry as well around the back there, so that's good work by Paradigm. As well as the middle point here, we can see a little bit of a fight going on at the moment. Paradigm does have some of their players down, but we can see them being able to kill some of Dius's at the moment. So you can see this thief here running around the back to the quarry, seeing who's there. Maybe he can try and pick that up. Taldo looks like the engineer is defending that one. A little bit preoccupied, went around the corner there, so maybe we can get the quick cap on this point.
It does look like he's heading down to the guild lord there. He might actually try and go to kill that off. It's a pretty crazy strategy.
We'll see if we can get that 100-point bonus for killing the guild lord.
I honestly don't think that killing the guild lord is a viable strategy in this to win, I guess, in this game at the moment. But it's kind of fun, and I guess these guys were expecting an easy win. Also provided the fact that DSC is actually, they've got I think 1 or 2 pug players with them that are perhaps potential recruits, something like that. But who cares about that? We got a thief 1v1. And he goes down
very quickly as well. So good work by the thief from Paradigm.
I think he just didn't have his cooldowns in order and just wasn't able to really stay alive. But he's gonna dodge it.
There we go. Yeah, it's been annoying. I think the thief knew that was coming.
But I mean, Paradigm is capping the point in the meantime, so he is wasting time. But look, if we look at that spawn clock, if he actually goes down now, he'll actually be able to. Oh no, go down. He'll be able to get that respawn straight away. If you're able to get it every sort of 20 seconds, the game checks for a respawn, and if you're actually after that, then you're gonna have like a 20-second respawn. But if you get it just in before, you're gonna be able to respawn straight away. So
good timing on that death, I guess. Then
exactly.
We can see them actually going for the guild lord now. So we can see one of the thief there that just went down. So they've been able to stop that.
And you know what? I might take that back. What I said earlier about going for the guild lord is a viable strategy. I mean, if you're able to get a class like perhaps an engineer or something that's really good at killing NPCs, if you can lure them out, then it's going to be a great strategy, and you're going to be able to get a triple cap by diverting enemy forces.
I was about to say Paradigm with the triple cap. It's not very good for DS at the moment, so they need to sort that out rather than defending the guild lord. So,
but yeah, I mean, like I guess it's more of the trade-off. It's not so much like we'll get the guild lord to win or come back. It's more like we'll go for the guild lord because if you don't come and stop us, then we're going to kill him and get points. Whereas you're going to have to sacrifice your players that way, and we can perhaps potentially cap the rest of the map.
That's right, DS being in a very vulnerable position at the moment.
Yeah, not looking too good for them. They were doing quite well earlier on in the game. They just weren't able to catch up with those points due to having those point captures around the map. And I think that's something to do with, Team Paradigm's sort of less team fighty, more skirmishy style.
You can see a lot of players at the quarry here. Is it worth having all of your players down here to try and pick up that point?
I don't know. I really think you should send players around the map. I mean, we can see, just from those point scores up the top that neither of the other points are contested. Even if you possibly just hit one player around there, you may be able to catch them. Team Paradigm is great when it comes to utilizing all their players. They'll just capture points and go and fight you 5-man on your third point or your first point, while they're just passively capping the other points without anyone defending them at all.
Well, we're doing a good job here, being able to contest 2 now, so we'll be able to see if DS can make something from that. 1-on-1 with a warrior here. What do you think about this?
I mean, he doesn't look like he's doing too well, but he's really great with those movement skills, and I think that the thief, I forget the healing ability. It's the one where you do the sort of the backflip and heals you. I think he's doing a great job of using his movement to stay alive here. And there we go. He's dropped the Shadow Refuge. He may be able to... Oh, yeah, he's waiting on for his teammates to come, and they should be able to drop him, but...
Oh, we can see the Guild Lord went down. 600-point win.
That 600-point win was pretty insane, and I must admit, I wasn't actually looking at the score there. I was just so fascinated by that combat, but... You know, it's funny, you see those point scores, and it's because the guild has gone down, and it just gives you an instant 100 points. I guess it's not so much worth it at that point in time when you're about to win, but it's kind of fun. And yeah, I mean, it was another game from us. Got to see a guild lord kill in the end, and we'll be playing some games. Perhaps if you guys want to hit us up, I think we're playing on Sea of Sorrows at the moment. My name is Rapsack in game, and
my name is Tiger Blam.
Tiger Blam, guys, BLAM. You should be able to hit us up. But yeah, if you're in the games and want to play, then by all means hit us up. And as always, stay tuned.